5 red lights, a lot longer this time, but there we go. We are away here. A really bad start for Menacing Skull in the Ferrari there. Chris defending a little bit more aggressively into turn 1 against Nix this time, and instead gets a very good run on Ben the Bear. Further back, we've got a 4 wide, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th, all wide.
Vanguard had a terrible start. He got loads of wheel spin off the line and then got barged out in turn 1, and they're all 3 wide for the S's down at the back of the field, so we'll see how that works out. And Sven is up to 9th this time, so not the best start as he had last time. Ben the Bear hasn't pulled away massively yet, and Seb is quite close behind.
Oh, and Keon spins into the wall. Him and Vanguard came together. Apologies for the interruption there, but turn, what is that, 11?
Oh, yeah, he's retired.
Form.
Oh, Sarin has spun at the penultimate corner. It seems like it doesn't. Oh, I think he might have damage. I'm not sure. No, he doesn't have damage, so he is continuing on. I'm not sure how that happened, but he has spun at the penultimate corner, and he is back racing just a few seconds down on Menacing Skull.
Sven's just made the move for P5
oh,
as he spins through the S's. Oh, he's held onto it. Quite impressive to save that there. But Domai
lets him through.
Back. Oh, no? What is going on here through the S's? I don't know if that was a let him back through or Domai was just slow on the exit there. But Sven has made the move for P5. Domai
will have DRS onto this straight, so that might have been his plan all along, I'm not sure. But Domai is right up behind Seb is right up behind Chris with DRS. He might go for a move into turn 12. No, he doesn't. He holds back, saves his DRS. As Nix had a dive bomb and went deep off the track.
Yeah, I
stays in 4th.
Trying to do there, and Domai defends against Sven quite aggressively. He is passed, but not quite convincingly enough. Although, as they approach, Sven has a go. On the inside, very, very tight racing between the two. Neither is damaged, so everything's staying as clean as it can be when it's this close. But the two are still racing.
Seb is right up behind Chris, and he's going to the inside. Chris defended, but there was room for a car, and now Seb down the inside. He's later on the brakes. It looks like he forces Chris a bit wide. And will Chris have a go down the inside? Yes, he will. But he just doesn't have the room to get through. Seb has a massive slide through that turn there, coming into the tough braking zone of turn 15. And this is a really good battle between the two championship contenders at the moment here in Austin.
Obviously, this battling is going to cost these guys down in for the fight for second more time than Ben, who's just lapping all on his own. The only advantage these guys have is DRS, which Chris is using, pulls out very late, goes up the inside of Seb, and that leads a little gap to form for Nix. And not only is Seb trying to defend the move from Chris, who is already passed, we've got Nix up the inside here on the Has. They've been side by side and spins Chris. Seb gets away unscathed. I think Nick's lost an end plate there. Someone did. It is indeed the Williams there. He's lost his front right end plate. His teammate Sven just behind him. He might take advantage of that damage. Is Nick's going to pit? He should be able to soldier on without it, but he is coming in to replace that wing very sideways on pit entry. Very lucky he didn't hit that wall. But now Seb has a golden opportunity to get clear of his championship rival here. And we are going to see the rear wing pop open on that Mercedes.
Sven is definitely catching Twisted. Twist seems to be struggling as Vanguard goes to the outside of Dommy. Dommy is going to try and be on the brakes down the inside, cuts the corner slightly, and now he has the outside for turn 13, and Vanguard should just get through. Dommy tries to cut back. It is a shorter run if you cut back there to the next turn, but again Vanguard's on the inside. And Dommy gets his third 3-second time penalty of the race so far. So that really isn't ideal for him. Vanguard on the inside for this triple right-hander. It's very close between them. Dommy now has the inside, and I expect he'll get the move done. No, Vanguard hands it round the outside, slightly off the track. And I think Vanguard will have DRS here. Vikas, the teammate of Seb, will try to hold Sven up, as Sven has to go off the track, and Seb gets through. But Sven is going to try down the inside. Seb runs right, and it's the two Haas in front of Chris and Seb, Sven, who are then side by side. Chris is going to try to be late on the brakes. He is. Seb gets past Vikas, but I think he will have DRS here. And there is contact between Sven and Chris behind the two Haas. And now they both have DRS. That was very interesting there, and that could be a crucial moment in the race.
Sven sort of got sandwiched there by the looks of it between Chris and Rakitis. Chris down the middle of the two into turn 12 there. He gets the move done. Rakitis is backed out, probably for the best, as Sven defends very, very well and manages to retain P3, but he's got a very bad run into the next corner. Is Chris going to be able to capitalise? No, he's not, as Sven closes that door as quickly as he opened it there, as Sven, Chris and Nix travel once again down the DRS straight. Chris up the inside into turn 12, and this time he's made the move on the Williams, a very slight bump between the two as Sven looks up the inside, undamaged, but yeah, like you said, contact there as Chris. Is he going to have to get the exit? Sven! What is going on there?
They're both spun. I think Chris has reset to the track. I think what happened, Chris has completely lost his front wing. Sven has a very badly damaged front wing. What happened there was Sven went for a dive into that corner at turn 15. He got clear, and then Chris kind of tried to cut back. Wasn't fully alongside, but had his front wing alongside pretty much. And then Sven tried to move to the left to prepare to go to the right, but just clipped. Well, turned across Chris, basically, and spun both of them out.
But Ben the Bear takes the checkered flag here at the USA. Another dominant performance from him. Seb comes home in second. He keeps his championship dream alive here. But there we are. Ben celebrating on the podium. But it's really Seb there who's the real winner out of all of this. Like we've said, he will be going toe-to-toe with Chris come Brazil.